Out of all the things you can do for yourself, the hottest possible thing you can do is learn how to regulate your emotions. Like, when I catch a glimpse of someone on the street that is at ease, is at peace, has a regulated nervous system, they're not anxious, not jittery, they're not hyper aware of how people are perceiving them. That is just such a magnetic energy, and that's someone that I want to be surrounded by. That's somebody I want to be spending my time with. And the thing about people that have regulated their nervous systems is that they're only going to surround themselves with other people who have learned how to regulate their nervous systems. It's like this elitist group in a way of when you learn how to overcome that anxiety and you learn how to battle your demons and go about facing the stressors and the challenges of this life head on, but with confidence and grace and gratitude and strength and resilience and courage. When you continue to show up like that every single day, day in, day out, you're not going to surround yourself by weak minded people who haven't done that inner work and just crumble at the hands of an unlikely loss, and people who cave at the thought of a challenge or difficulty or whatever you have it be. People who have regulated their nervous systems don't want to be surrounded by people that are dysregulated and aren't going to take the time or the energy to get themselves regulated anytime soon. Because, like, when you can just exist and, like, not be so aware of, like, what's going on around you, that's just, like, top tier peace of mind perfection. Like, when you can exist and just be unbothered by other people's presence and you can just like not let anything get to you, not let anything rock your world, and like even if it does, it's for like 5 seconds. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, that sucks. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm still a boss. I'm still a queen. I'm still a king. And what? And what? Yes, and so be it. I lost my job. So be it. I got a C on my exam. I'm still a hot ass bitch who's smart and knowledgeable and confident and has all of these amazing things to offer the world. Okay, I had an L, but there's so many more dubs to come in the future. So many more W's coming my way. So I had an L, so what? Those kinds of people, those are the kinds of people that are the one percenters of this world, in my honest opinion. Because as much as you think your ability or inability to regulate your nervous system does or doesn't externalize, let me clear it up for you. It very much does externalize. Everything that's going on in your internal world, it's a reflection in your external demeanor. And people who aren't very self-aware might struggle with this, but my intuitive, self-aware homies, you can walk into a room and automatically be able to determine who's stressing, who's anxious, who's chill, and who's at ease. And it shows in your body language. It shows in the way that you sit and the way that you present yourself. Someone that doesn't have a regulated nervous system, someone that's anxious and nervous all the time, they're going to show it. They're going to be hyper aware of the people around them. They're going to be hyper aware of themselves. They're going to be looking at everyone else and trying to determine how everyone else in the room is perceiving them and hyper analyzing who's sitting with who's talking to who's saying what, who's wearing what. Whereas the people that are emotionally regulated and don't give a fuck about any of that stuff because they're too busy tending to their own garden, they're just going to be existing and just like minding their own business, checking their emails, pulling up their notes, getting their whatever ready. I'm like, I'm in school obviously, and so I often try to think like how can I relate this to like the corporate life, corporate working this and that, um, to try and make it relatable for most people. But I've never really worked a corporate job to know how to make it relatable. So yeah, I guess you get what you get. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, all in all, I don't know. I don't know about you guys. But someone who knows how to regulate their nervous system is just like top tier hotness quality. Like you just gained 12,000 aura points. You went from a 2 to a 10. If you know how to not let something ruin your day, and then on the other side of that, on the flip side, there is no uglier trait than being emotionally dysregulated, in my personal opinion. If you're gonna let something so simple, so mediocre, so minuscule, like ruin your day and rock your boat and make you just like allow something so simple to be the vein of your existence, it's like, okay, how simple minded are you? Like, you're seriously that weak that you're gonna let just some random thing, which honestly, it's all about how you perceive it and how you conceptualize it in your mind. You're gonna let some random external thing, something external to you, ruin your day and define your mood, define your thoughts, your emotions, your demeanor, and you're just going to like let that weigh heavy on you and be baggage and make you angry and resentful and anxious and this and that and all these bad, disgusting, uncomfortable, unattractive emotions and feelings. You have power over what you think and how you perceive. And if you don't know how to regulate your emotions, that's something you need to get on, something you need to work towards. Yeah, nobody else is going to figure it out but you. So, if you don't have it figured out, if you haven't started figuring it out, you should probably start getting it figured out if you want to gain 12,000 aura points and hotness points. Don't know what else to tell you. Okay. Bye!